after I die, I think that I would like to be cremated because, like, you know, if you get buried in a coffin, then the coffin doesn't decompose and you're kind of trapped in that little box and nasty things happen and it disrupts nature's cycle and all that jazz. So I'm gonna be cremated, and then I would like my ashes to be distributed at various places of interest. But natural places. Like, I don't want somebody to throw my dead body off the Eiffel Tower or anything weird like that. So I would want my ashes to be distributed at places like redwood forest parks or some other kind of nature reserve. Or maybe it's like get a potted plant. You can put some of me in the potted plant. You can be in your little rose bush forever.
So, I had read a few years ago about this, this Zoroastrian burial ceremony where they take the body and put it, like, out in the desert, up on, like, a plateau or, like, higher ground, and, just leave it there for, like, months and let the animals pick away all of the flesh and everything, and then they come back and they take the bones and they burn them. And I think that would be fun, and it's like giving my body back, because I don't need it. I don't need it to be buried in the ground. We don't have enough room for cemeteries anyway. And as far as my funeral goes, I'm going to be like as obnoxious as possible as I'm going out, and I want it to be at sunrise, and I want all of my friends and family to have to like climb up a mountain or something and just like get drunk at the top of the mountain at sunrise.
Well, I remember that basically mostly when I was a kid, I wanted my body to be perfectly preserved. Like, there could be no decay going on with it or anything, because I hoped that one day they would be able to come up with a way to resurrect people, and I wanted to live forever. And honestly, I haven't really thought about it since then. I'm pretty sure I don't want to be cremated, because just the idea of having my body completely burnt into ashes is a little terrifying to me. And so I guess buried, I suppose, but a part of me still kind of wants to be, you know, frozen so I can't decay in case they bring people back to life, because I'm obviously important enough to be brought back to life. And I suppose, considering ceremonies and things, I went to someone's funeral a while ago, and all I can really think about them is that I'm not sure if he knew how many people touched him and how many people went to the funeral, because it was big enough to overflow the church. So I think that if I knew I was going to die, it sounds really dumb, but I'd like to have a preemptive funeral, just so I'd be able to know, rather than a I'm already dead, I can't hear this anymore funeral.
I either want to be cremated or to have my body donated either to an art college for like use of mannequin, or for use of like modeling purposes, or like or just a cadaver in general, I suppose, like one of those cadavers in Body World. I hope that I die at a point in my life where something really, really disturbing has happened to my body, like I get a horrible growth, or a disease that, like elephantitis, or some type of, I don't know, I just want my body to look very, very strange, that I can be put to good use as a cadaver or as something to be investigated and seen by people like, oh my god, that actually happened to a body? Let's look at it for forever.